Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. We're outside Craven Cottage. I'm here with Jacob.
Yeah.
Hey,
Didn't
you want to know
pay for
something? Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because Dave gave it to me for free, baby. Only £1.
Yeah, Jacob's only a
You know why? Because I am going to say, everyone, if you are a Chelsea fan, if you're a real Chelsea fan, you will buy the CFC UK
Can I buy this one off you
magazine.
for
You will support this fantastic magazine.
free? Yeah.
Only £1.
Yeah, thank you. Can I have it?
Make
now?
sure that if you buy it, you don't buy it from Jacob.
I can't.
All right, there's other people out there that sell them. Anyway, what did you think about the game, Jacob?
We won. I mean, I think that's the main takeaway, if we're being honest. We started off not great. Palmer, though, especially in the first half, what I'm noticing with him is he always runs into players. Like,
Palmer always runs into players.
yeah, does not feel like that. Like over the last couple of games, especially in the first half, he just runs into players. Like,
Why do you think that is? Maybe it's because he's playing more centrally?
maybe because he doesn't really know what to do. I don't know, but it just doesn't feel like he's got it at the moment. But do you know what? Be positive. We won, so we made Fulham's attempt to get Europe a lot harder. So only one team in Fulham, and there's only one team in West London as well. But do you know what, mate? We won, and the thing is, what I was happy with is Tyreek George. You cheer him on, you chant him. Is it a coincidence that he scored today? It's what I talk to you about most fan cams. Is it coincidence when we start getting behind the player, what happens? Because before we got behind him, most of the time he came this game, he was not good at all. You start getting behind him, look what happens. It's black and white.
You have been calling for the fans to be more supportive. You have been saying that.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
And maybe if we take the same approach with other players, maybe not putting 100% pressure on Sanchez all the time. I don't know. Might just be worth at least giving it a go.
Well, if you want to, why didn't you start it off, Jacob? What chant should the Chelsea fans sing for Robert Sanchez to make him perform better?
Do you have?
You've asked for this.
Yeah, but more just not screaming at him every time he plays out the back.
Are you not going to
But
make a
then
new
you
chant?
but
Not going to do it.
I find it weird with Sanchez. Everyone screams at him when he kicks it long, but they also scream at him when he plays right at the back. But he makes too much mistakes. I mean, Petrovic next season might have a chant for him. I don't know. Georgie.
That's very creative. There you
Very
go.
creative.
Hey, listen,
I mean, considering we put the same tune on about Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Enzo Maresca at the start of the season, I mean, what can be more creative than that?
True, we've got some very creative chants. I mean, the issue wasn't necessarily creating in the first half. I mean, we could have created a lot more, but
Yeah, no, yeah.
you know,
I agree,
ultimately,
actually.
I think
Taking
a
charge.
fair result would have just been 0-0 at half time. You could have probably built off of that, but we made the mistake with James. Talk to me about, your thoughts on his game. Are you surprised he started as well? Because he did play on Thursday against Warsaw.
I was fairly surprised, to be fair. I mean, he's not a centre mid, so I mean, he looked better than he looked against Warsaw, put it that way. But I don't know. I don't think that many players were great today, if I'm being honest. Apart from Tyreek George, Madueke was okay. I thought the attack was okay. I thought Palmer needs to improve a bit, but I didn't think we were great in a lot of positions. I also don't think we were that bad.
What about Neto?
Okay,
the second goal.
Yeah, definitely his performance grew into the game, you know what I mean? I thought he was just a player. I thought he was probably one of the better wingers today, apart from Tyreek George, of course.
He was a striker today. Come on for Jackson, didn't he?
I know. Do you know what? I'm scared the owners are going to do? If Tyreek George plays too well up front, go, we don't need a striker like they do every single season.
You think that if he keeps performing in that position, we're not going to sign a striker?
I have a suspicion, I've got to be honest, but
I mean,
to be
anything's
fair,
possible with this ownership.
anything's possible. But at least now we know that if Nicholas Jackson situation happens again, we're kind of okay, because maybe he's actually benefits the team a bit more than Nicholas Jackson in that position.
How come?
Because I feel like the game kind of just turned when he came on. A bit of energy, and I don't know. The fans will help get him along more, and I just think that Nicholas Jackson can get really isolated. I was talking to my dad earlier on the train. Like, this is just my personal opinion. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but I really don't like the philosophy of strikers dropping deep. Because I feel like Nicholas Jackson drops a bit deep. Sometimes it's like when we have him, we don't have a striker at times.
You want him to stay further up the pitch?
Yeah, like, and I think that...
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, God. No, I can't. Fucking hell.
What's happened?
That was Anthony Taylor, mate. Oh, God.
I mean...
Hey, and remember this. You know what? Kev, you can have it. You can have it on the fan cam, mate. Where is it? Can you believe this guy, Kev? You know Kev, right?
Yeah.
You know Kev who comes on the channel.
Yeah, of course.
That's him in Morocco with Anthony Taylor. I would never. Kevin Simmons, you call yourself a Chelsea fan. Where are you? Disgrace.
I mean,
I
look.
don't really have words for Taylor. Like, people come at me in the comments after and they're like, why didn't you confront him? Why didn't you block him off?
What are you going to do, shout more abuse at people?
Well, I mean, obviously I could do it, but...
Do it
Well, can I not just celebrate a win, please?
Yeah, but you will not get sponsored if you say your actual feelings about Taylor, will you?
Well, everyone knows how I feel about Taylor.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm not going to run up to the guy and assault him.
No.
I mean, that's literally... people didn't say assault Barley, but, you know, they were like, oh, block him off. Anyway, whatever.
Know,
Let's not put a dampener on a good day, Jacob. Let's not put a dampener on it.
They were Fulham fans. Do you know what? After when we won, they looked happy for us. They were really respectful. I'll give them that, first of all. And I thought it's actually quite nice when if you see another team win and they're really happy. They weren't giving it. They were just peaceful and nice. But, oh, man. I don't think I've seen a worse home end in years.
It was the worst home end you've
Actually,
seen.
apart from Stamford Bridge.
That's not a good thing.
Well, no, but... I mean, to be fair, West London home ends are the definition of the British Library. But
Fulham, Brentford, Chelsea.
yeah, I mean Brentford are only good towards the end of the game, and yeah. But do you know what? Right, we won, and it's a really nice feeling because best away game this season. I don't know.
What, this one?
Yeah, in England.
There's an argument for it.
Definitely.
There's an argument.
I would say personally because just everyone was making noise today, and as somebody that wants to cheer the team along, for what feels like the first time in ages, I didn't feel out of place today. I feel like there was other people around me that wanted to cheer the team on and wanted to get the players going. I mean, look, sing your players on, I think is a first thing. The fan base is a first thing, because you look at teams, Plymouth, Middlesbrough are definitely one. So a lot of teams are built on when they're behind, getting really loud, getting real.
Oh, there's Tosin.
It's magic, you know, Tosin Adebayo. Yeah. There's your new chant. You happy now?
I'm happy, mate. I'm happy. See if you can get a picture of him. He's about to drive past, Jacob. Do you think he'll turn down a kid? Hey, Cam. See if Jake can get a picture with him. Get a picture with him, Jacob. Get a picture. Not this time. Not this time. Hey, Jacob, just before we finish up, man.
Giving one of their best centre-backs in years and years abuse. Good fans, mate. Good fans.
Let me ask you this, mate. Do you think we can finish in the Champions League? Like, be honest with me.
Never say never, but it definitely, at the moment, the Spies today doesn't look very likely, but... And here's my thing with Maresca. If we do finish in the Champions League, considering the situation, I think I can accept it and move on.
I could accept that if he finished in the Champions League.
And this is why sometimes...
I mean, I still don't think he's necessarily what we need as a club, but
I
mean, if he achieves the bare minimum target, then, I mean, he's achieved the target, hasn't he? So.
considering all the money, like, I don't know, I think if we finish Champions League, we can move on with it. Like, if an Ancelotti somehow would join Chelsea, but then obviously we go for a player, but we go for a manager of Ancelotti. But I don't know. I think Maresca's done an okay job considering, and I think he's been chucked in the deep end of it. And I think if people are upset that Maresca's doing the job he's doing, people should direct it more at the people that brung him in, because he's going to take the job. Like, he's like one season of Premier League manager. It's his first season of like managing Premier League side. What did people expect? Like, but you know what? We won today. We got a new Tyreek George chant. He's one of our own. That weren't the chant, but he's one. And you know what? We've actually got a really exciting talent on our hands. And you know what? Talking about youth talent, Richard Elise, Samuel Raksaki. Who else we got? Not many, but we have some good youth talents at our umpire. We have some good youth talents. Maybe that actually, if our recruitment isn't the best, and we know this, if you're not going to change the sporting directors, maybe invest even more in the youth academy, because
that will help a lot,
and
mate.
it also help the area as well, because in West London, Wandsworth, there's a lot of gang crime, a lot of gun crime even.
Let's not get political here, boys.
No, I'm just saying, if you invest money into youth academy, not only will it help the club, but it'll help the area.
The community, yeah.
And the community. Thank you very much, mate. You clearly want me to go. You're on a rush for me to get home. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate.
No, Jacob, I love interviewing you. But I think we've almost gone for about 15 minutes. 12. There we go. Good to see you, buddy.
Got your time wrong a bit there.
All good, mate. All good.